What's going on, guys? Marcus from Wall Street Assassins back at it with a new video. Just wanted to give you guys a little watch list or what stocks I'm watching for the upcoming week. Let's get started. Looking at first stock over here, we're talking about SPY. The SPY has actually broken the previous high over here. The previous high was sitting at like 425.90, and we have since broken that. RSI is looking more on the overbought side, but I think we may actually start to push up going into Monday, possibly hitting the new target of 430. I was watching for a possible break and test of 427, but I think 430 may be possible. Just have to watch to see what's happening over here. If we zoom in over here, you can see that the stock has been trending above this EMA line for actually since this is the date and the time over here. It's been trending since the 21st over here, and it's been pushing up ever since. So definitely want to watch to see how we open on Monday, but I do think that we have a strong chance of making another new high on Monday. So definitely want to keep this in watch. RSI is more on the overbought side, so we do have to prepare for a possible pullback in the market. Next stock I want to talk about is going to be Tesla. So Tesla had an amazing run yesterday. It's been running quite a bit. You can see that it's been running from 621. We hit a high of close to like 700, and then we basically rejected that zone, right? I think we need to get back towards that 700 range before we can start pushing up towards 750. If not, she's possibly more in favor for a downward trend. She kind of got a little bit of ahead of herself, so definitely want to watch to see what happens this coming Monday. I think Tesla may have some more downside, especially if we open the red on Monday. I think we can start breaking down from $667 down towards that 650, and maybe even getting close towards this SMA line towards 613. So definitely want to watch on Monday for the possible downside, or to see if it basically recovers. They do have a lawsuit going on right now with overcharging people at the charging station. So definitely want to keep an eye on this one. Tesla has been doing some crazy moves lately. Let's see what happens. She has been trading above that SMA, but let's see if it continues to hold that level, as the RSI does seem like it's a little bit more overbought on the 180-day 4-hour chart. Next stock I want to talk about is Space, right? So Space actually got an FAA deal. If you click over here on TD Ameritrade, it actually tells you that they're cleared to fly passengers to space. So this is epic news for them. This is actually what they've been working on. You can kind of see this is a gap fill pattern over here where the stock was trading at 62.90. We took a drop, hit as low as $13, and now we're actually trending back up towards that $58 price point, right? So definitely want to watch this coming into this week. RSI is a little bit more on the overbought side, but I think if we do break that 62.90, we could have a straight shot towards 70, and maybe even higher on this stock. So definitely want to watch to see what happens. If we do have a pullback, I think if we start breaking 53 was a previous support over here, and we could start touching 49. So keep Space on the watch list. Next one we want to talk about is Facebook. So Facebook actually had a deal with the Oculus. I know you guys seen it on the Super Bowl. The VR program that they have is really making them a lot of money. So we definitely want to watch to see what's happening with Facebook. You can see it bounce off that SMA, and we actually have been pushing up pretty much like throughout. We've been pushing up from like since May 14th over here, all the way towards June 25th, which was yesterday. So nice little run up from 303 all the way up towards 344. So definitely want to watch to see how we react this upcoming week. We've been kind of testing this zone, right, for like 2 days now. So I think we need to break that 344 before we can start pushing up towards 350, maybe even higher. Overall, the stock is a little bit more on the overbought side. So we want to watch to see if we continue to pull back. Yesterday had a red day. So we definitely want to see if Monday we're going to have another red day. If so, if we break 339, there's a good chance it might drop down towards 344, which was a previous support and resistance zone. So watch out for that one on Facebook. Next one I want to talk about is Wish. So Wish has actually been on a nice little run lately. You can see that as well too. We've been pushing from $10 all the way up towards 14. It even went as high on June 9th over here at $17, which it looks like it's trying to gap fill back up towards that price point. So let's watch to see what happens. It's a little bit more on the overbought side on the RSI. We have some type of resistance going on, right? The stock is struggling to break $15. I think once we break $15, we could start basically going up towards that $17 price range again. So make sure you set your alerts. Also, if we basically start coming back down from 13.72, I think we could have a drop towards $12. It's a little bit more on the overbought side, so we always have to protect ourselves and gauge for the possible outcome for a downward trend, right? So let's look at AMC, right? So AMC, everybody's basically, a lot of people are still holding this stock. You can see it's ran from like $12 all the way up to 77. There's some strong resistance around $65. We've tested this area multiple times, and you can see the stock keeps on rejecting that zone. One red flag with the stock right now is basically trading below the trade line or the EMA line. So definitely want to watch to see what happens over here. If it continues to reject that zone, we have a massive drop. We could possibly drop from 52 all the way down towards $40 levels. So definitely want to watch to see what happens this upcoming week, because this is a nice little gap it could possibly fill this week. If we do start to bounce, I think above like 60 towards 65, that's like a little $5 gap. But the main area we want to watch is the break of 65 towards 77. And if we break 77, there's even more upside to be had from there. Last one on the watch list is good old Netflix. So they actually got a price upgrade towards 588. I believe it's right here. 586 to be honest. So 586. So definitely want to watch to see what's going on. They do have earnings on the 20th next month. So definitely want to watch to see how this reacts with the news. They've been kind of lagging over here where you can see the stocks going sideways. Not too much action going on, and now it's basically starting to wake up. So let's see if it continues this momentum. We need a break of 532 before we start pushing up towards 544. Or if we break the trade line or the EMA line, right? We've been holding above that EMA line, confirming that upward trend. So once we break it, it's safe to say that the stock will be more in favor for a downward trend. So we need to watch for the break of 522 down towards 511. Make sure you like and subscribe this video. Leave a comment below on what stock are you watching for the week, and stay tuned for the next video.